the structure within equity that used to recognise the individual particular needs of acts as known has gone. Or indeed, should they not remove that tag incorporating the Variety Artists Federation because it's vanished?
Nigel.cecil, calling things out.
Hello, Chakabatis, welcome. Thank you for joining me, moi, Nigel.cecil, assisted as always by my very good friend Hilary, and a big thank you to you amongst our regular viewers who get in touch via our usual email address to bring to our attention your comments, views, observations and questions, and then Hilary and moi together endeavour to present them equally and fairly on your behalf in order to stimulate some discussion. And we really do appreciate you getting in touch. And of course, we always keep your names confidential unless you advise us otherwise, because those involved in showbiz are genuinely concerned about cancel culture, expressing their views freely and fairly. Just look at freedom in the arts and the surveys they've done. It does underscore, rightly or wrongly, whatever your beliefs, there is a pervading sense among showbiz that there's a cancel culture. But at our age, we don't mind, do we, Hilary? We were cancelled years ago. Now, this particular topic, it might run to 2 videos, so I hope you're going to find them interesting, because we'll try and present the facts. But Bri has been in touch and said, Nigel, equity, the trade union for professional actors, variety, entertainers and other creatives across the United Kingdom, in their name, Equity UK, have this tagline, incorporating the Variety Artists Federation. And Bri saying, along with a few other sins, what does it mean? Other than an historical nod to what happened in the 60s, things have changed. If you look at the structure that was incorporated in the 60s on behalf of the Variety Artists Federation, which looked after the particular interests of variety acts. That's why this says, so you think you know what's a variety act? Well, that structure, that services for variety members, Variety Artists Federation, all democracy nods, whistles and hoots to variety, has vanished. It now no longer exists. So if equity were to be transparently open to their membership, shouldn't they make clear that, well, that's just a historical nod, it has no relevance? Or indeed, should they not remove that tag incorporating the Variety Artists Federation because it's vanished? Now, you say, why is it important? You may well be asking that. Well, what is a variety act? Variety? How dare you mention variety? It's so old-fashioned. No, it isn't. The name has gone out of use, but the acts, self-employed sole traders, still have the same concerns, still have exactly the same, well, the way they get their gigs. It's a gigging economy. It's gigs of the, well, self-employed, solo acts. They go on stage, they provide their own costumes, their own transport, their own everything. There's no drama schools really for variety. You learn it on the job. You have your own talent, your own determination. It's all you. When it comes to variety acts, where's the producer? Where's the director? No. It's moi. It's us. We are the genuine gigging economy within showbiz. And one has to recognise that, because actors, well, we go to drama school. We've got all this, well, background, you know. And when we come together to present a play, there are not that many one-person plays, are there? But variety acts, where is the workplace? Here today, gone tomorrow, someone else the next day. So the concerns for acts is unique to that side of showbiz. There is a distinct demarcation between self-employed sole traders acts and actors. And when you think about it, self-employed sole traders and variety, you'll be saying you've mentioned variety again. That does not and has never applied to the act. The entertainers today, the acts, have exactly the same problems and difficulties as what acts back at the turn of the century, the last century, all had. What happened was the venues changed. Suddenly, theatre wasn't just about plays, it was about putting on a variety show. And the variety show, the music halls, were all acts that could be put in a variety show. It was a show that involved individual sole traders, acts as known, unique to themselves, being linked together to provide a variety show. It was like a theatre play in 8 acts. So when you say variety act, well, someone will say, oh, they're only a variety act. No, they're a self-employed, unique act within the overall show. As we said, own transport, own makeup, own script, own rehearsals, own creativity idea. And of course, here today, another theatre the next day, another club, another pub, another venue. Nothing like the acting profession with actors. Okay, there's a bit of crossover. It's all entertainment. It's all performance. But now, the structure within equity that used to recognise the individual particular needs of acts as known has gone, to the detriment of those who are seeking for a trade union to represent them in the workplace. Unlike actors, where somewhat 90% of the profession are out of work looking for work, acts as known, entertainers, variety are generally working, well, at least once or twice or even more a week. Incorporating the Variety Artists Federation, it's gone. It doesn't really have any meaning, which is why we're finishing off with this video, and in the next video, we'll come back and discuss it some more, shall we, Hilary? Because some of you have already been in touch, which has prompted this video. There's some interesting points about what acts as known, self-employed sole traders really do need from a trade union that professes to look after their interests in the workplace. Please join us again, incorporating the Variety Artists Federation, Hilary, in Equity Today, where? Just have a look at this video. And as we always say, to all artists, good work, to all workers, good art, and to everyone, equity. And of course, in show business, chakabatis, you better keep your professional fingers crossed. Solidarity, comrades.
We meet every month. Okay. But Tuesday it is. That's when we all get together. Agenda discussions, debate and opinions on variety work and ambitions. So come along and join in the fun. Wrap up the buffet and the socials. It's a good night out with your variety friends. We're equity in the East Midlands. Variety, variety, that's what's brought us together. Magicians and singers, actors and dancers, variety acts and performers.
Nigel Cecil, calling things out.